In the final question for Chapter 7, I've downloaded the data file. You will as well. And we're looking at monthly mortgage payment and rent payment for 10 cities. And we've got to develop a scatter plot with rent and mortgage, which we can do in our sleep by now, right? And we need to determine which scatter plot here looks most like ours, and we need to make sure we know okay, they're all the same on mortgage and rent, so we know we're good there. But which scatter plot is similar? I think on this one they might try to trip us up with numbers. See, that one's 600 and 400. Ours is 0 and 0. So we know it's one of these. Then when we look at our plot, well, ours are bigger values than ours. Go up to 12. Ours go higher. So I'm gonna think that even though ours started at 0, 1200, see, these don't go high enough. So let's go back to these and look at, that's about 1100. So I'm gonna say that's a tough one, but I'm gonna say we're probably, for me, it's B. So you'll need to give yours a good looking, look over it and see what you determine, and then answer the questions regarding your plot. Then we need a simple regression model equation. So we can right click on a value, add trend line, regression, and linear, give us the equation, and then we have that equation that, oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, we can up here. Okay. And then it wants to make sure that we round our decimals to 3. Then it asks us to use a quadratic regression model where x is rent and x2 is rent squared. Okay. Well, that's where they're going to get sneaky on us. So let's move this over. We just want to move it over. We don't need that. So I'm going to add a column right here and call it rent squared. So to get rent squared, I'm going to say equals the rent. Squared is when you go shift 6. Do it one more time to show you, and then I can drag this down. Yeah, just making sure it gave me the right number. Sorry. Okay. So that's my rent squared. So now I can run my analysis. My quadratic equation. So I'm gonna run this similar to how I have been with running a regression. My Y input is going to be my mortgage. So I have D1 to D11, and then I have B1 to C11. 15. Labels, yes. Confidence level 99. I don't know if I need root sigils. I'm not going to do those at this point. Okay, so you're going to answer the question, and then we're going to create a plot of the linear and quadratic equation lines. So to do that, we're going to come back to our plot, and we already have the linear regression line here. They just have theirs as green. And I know I can change these lines. Probably have to make this big. Format trend line. It's my linear. Okay. Let's make it, what did they have? They had green. Did that work? Yeah, but it's dotted. And I can make it a solid line. How's that? And then I need to add the polynomial. Okay, so I'm going to right click and say add a trend line, and I'm going to say polynomial, and there it is. And then I'm going to make it format trend line, and I'm going to make it red, and I'm going to make it solid so it's easier to see. And then based on this, I'm asked to determine which of these graphs is most representative, and then I'm going to answer a couple questions about the graph, and we are done with chapter 7. Good job.